Good morning from Spain. It is, I don't know, maybe 6:30. And I'm leaving early again to try to beat the heat. I'm a little concerned about today because I have a pain in the front of my left knee that I've had for the last day. And I was really hoping this morning it would be gone, but it's not. And my Italian friend Stefania texted me from the next town, Los Arcos, and she said that the next 13 miles of downhill are really, really hard. And that's when my knee hurts. I've been going downstairs one-legged to try to protect it. And now I have to do steep downhill. I know the first portion, the first third, is really, really steep, and then it's all downhill. So I'll just do the best I can, slow and steady. The sun is up and it's easier. I just stopped to put on a long sleeve shirt because I'm really cold. I think it's around 57 degrees. And I'm gonna have something to eat. I got breakfast in a bag from the albergue. So I just had a banana before I left and figured I'd get going and then have a little break. So that's what I'm gonna do now. It's really beautiful. It reminds me a lot of the Palouse where I live, with the rolling hills. The green is different, you know, their evergreen stuff or deciduous stuff is different than ours, but the rolling hills are really similar to home. Here comes the sun, officially over the horizon. See this, but there is a castle in the distance. Oh yeah, here we go. So cool. Made it to Los Arcos. So I just left Los Arcos and there's some hills coming up, steep, going up and down, yay. And there's also quite a bit of flat section where I find myself just carrying my poles because my arms get tired using them. It seems almost easier to carry them when it's like this. I'm finding myself really wanting to be alone, quite contemplative about all what. I'm not really sure, but I saw some people in Los Arcos that I know, and I sat with a gal for a quick snack and drink, and then took off again, just kind of to ensure that I can still walk by myself for now. This church was built by the Knights Templar. I'm gonna see if it's open. Well, it's closed, and they have a phone number on there that you can call if you want to see it when it's closed, but I'm not going to do that. Here's a little plaque about it. I'll see if there's any English. No, looks like it's all in Spanish, and I don't read Spanish. So I've already walked 21 kilometers, and I have to choose whether to stay here in this little town, Torres del Rio, or whether to go another, there's differing opinions, 11 or 13 kilometers to Viana. And I think I'm going to continue on. It's only about 1 o'clock. I've been walking since 6:30 or 6:30, I think. But I'm feeling okay, not great, but okay. So I think I'll press on. So back in Torres del Rio, I missed the turn somehow and walked clear through the end of town and got to a highway where there were like 4 choices of where to go and no signs, no arrows. So I asked a couple of gentlemen that were standing near a vehicle and couldn't understand a thing they said. So I walked all the way back into town and picked up where I made the wrong turn. So not only did I add on another, 11 plus kilometers, but I did that too. I'm going through a section of steep ravines where it's steep down and then steep up over and over. Look at this. This is insane. Just out of the blue, all of these rocks. They just go on and on and on. How fun. I had no idea that this section had so many hills. I don't know if I would have done it if I had known. But here I am, and I gotta continue. I think I've got about 4.5 miles, 7 kilometers or so left to go. My feet are pretty tender. They don't have sore spots, which is great. My knee is holding up. My ankle pain has never come back. They just feel like they're bruised, like every step is tender. So, slow and steady. But I feel good otherwise. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'd love to lay down right now. But I'm holding up. So now that I think about it, I think I'm just developing a new threshold for pain and fatigue. Because normally if I were to feel this way, I think I would be pretty unwilling to do anything but rest. And yet here I am. Not that I really have a choice, I'm in the middle of nowhere. So I just gotta keep pushing on. But yeah, I think I'm expanding my tolerance. It's 3 o'clock. I've been walking since 6:30 this morning. And I did stop a couple of times, but no more than, 20-30 minutes. It's been really slow today. By the time I get there, I will have covered 30 kilometers. Or maybe even a little bit more actually, I think like 32. So yeah, long day. I am so ready to be done. I hope that the first albergue I get to has a bed for me. I can't even tell you how much I don't want to go up this hill. I think I have about 3 miles left. I made it. I went 32 kilometers today and I am so bloody hot. I had to get a bed on the 3rd floor of this albergue, and climbing the stairs was almost more than I could handle. And I have an upper bunk, which means I have to climb up the ladder, which right now seems impossible, but I'm sure I'll be able to do it later. Right now I'm gonna go hop in the shower because I'm disgusting. So I've had dinner and I'm just waiting for my laundry to dry. It's only like 7 something, and to be honest, I'm ready to go to bed. I'm reflecting on today, and boy, what a mistake it was to keep going. You know, I was so exhausted. I looked back through my videos as I was putting this together for you and realized that I actually look pretty good. You know, like I'm doing okay, but the truth is I was absolutely miserable and so tired and so exhausted, and just, if you could have seen me walking, you would have laughed because it was just dragging one foot after the other. So I really felt like I was listening to myself when I chose to keep walking after the 21 kilometers. I really didn't want to stay in that town. I didn't know why. It didn't feel good to me. So maybe it's okay after all. But that last 11, 12 kilometers was so steep and difficult, and it really took its toll, and now I feel just absolutely depleted. So I don't know what I'll do tomorrow. It's only like 9 kilometers to the next large town, which is I can't remember. I'm kind of brain dead right now. But maybe I'll stay there, or maybe I'll see if there's a place where I can go just past there or something. But anyway, I have so many accolades from everyone about listening to my body and slowing down, and then I went and did this. So I don't know. I don't think that I listened that well, but I guess I thought I was, but in the end it wasn't a good idea. So I know now 30 kilometers plus is not a good idea. And I won't be doing that again unless I know for certain that it's, all flat and easy and not brutally hot. So I'm going to go to bed soon. So I'm going to sign off to everybody and say good night. Thank you for watching day 7.